So good evening, everyone, and welcome to Clarity Night Call on this Wednesday night. And today we are going to talk about giving up our resistance to change. So how many of you like change in life? Change पसंद है कि नहीं पसंद है? या फिर चेंज के बारे में जजमेंट्स हैं कि ये वाला चेंज पसंद है, जो चीजें मुझे पसंद हैं वो चेंज नहीं होनी चाहिए, और जो चीजें नहीं पसंद है वहां पे चेंज आता है तो वी आर हैप्पी. यस, सो ऑल द जजमेंट्स दैट यू हैव about change, about what kind of change are invited in your lives and what is not invited. Will you please now destroy and create it all? Thanks for considering. Write it down, put in that bottom book, online shots, voice to back. Change is the only truth. Exactly. So change तो होगा ही, चाहे हम इसको पसंद करें या नहीं करें, और इसीलिए हमारे पास में ये access का मंत्र है, all of life comes to me, so that all the change we can like be with all the change and keep creating more. Aftermath is unpredictable, so that brings up resistance. So Malvika, can you what do you mean by aftermath?
So the change is not an issue, and I feel like somehow I have always had the strength to go with the change, whatever happens. But sometimes change जैसे ही होता है उसके बाद कुछ भी consequences है उस change के, क्योंकि वो नहीं पता होता तो थोड़ा उससे घबराहट होती है.
So uncertainty.
Right.
Yeah, because aftermath has a negative connotation. कि आफ्टरमाथ मतलब वो कुछ खराब ही होगा बाद में. What if like consequences, what if everything that is changing in your life is actually to create and actualize what you have asked for? So if we look at change as something which will create what we have been asking for, like we have asked for, like either the previous day, or we have asked for years back, or in some. So if every change was to actually actualize or to create the reality that we have asked for, so everything that does not allow you to see change and allow change as a journey towards the creation that you have been looking for, will you please now destroy and create it all times a constant. Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and hot, online shots, bats and beyonds. Sarita, do you have a question?
Yeah, like I am open to change.
Yes, Sarita, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I am open to change.
Okay, you have written something on the chat.
Is it? No, I'm not.
Yeah, there is a lot of disturbance from your end, Sarita. Actually, I'm not able to get you clearly. आप कुछ question पूछना चाहते हैं?
No, not yet.
Okay, so okay, no worries. Actually, you were unmuted, so therefore I thought that you want to ask the question. Okay. So then, like the other thing that I wanted to talk about today is resistance. So what does resistance mean to you? Everything that brings up, will you please now destroy and create it all times a concealing. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys, bobats, and beyonds. So resistance is something that we do in order to stop the change. कि कुछ हो ना जाए इसलिए हमारा resistance आता है. And how much resistance are you using to not allow the things that you have asked for to arrive into your universe? and everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and book, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. And everything that keeps you reactive. So resistance and reaction most of the time goes hand in hand. So every time you go into reaction, when that change comes in which you have always resisted, तो ना क्या होता है कि पहले तो रेजिस्टेंस से चेंज आ न जाए, कहीं ऐसा हो न जाए, तो उसके लिए रेजिस्टेंस है, तो अनसर्टेनिटी है, रेजिस्ट लाइक फ्रॉम देयर इज अ फियर ऑफ अनसर्टेनिटी, राइट. सो लाइक ना कि क्या कुछ गलत ना हो जाए, कुछ ऐसा ना हो जाए जिसको कि मैं फेस नहीं कर पाऊंगा, जिसको कि मैं हैंडल नहीं कर पाऊंगी. तो वो सारी चीज को लिए हम अवॉइड करने के लिए पहले तो वो रेजिस्टेंस आएगा, फिर वो चेंज अगर आ ही गया तो देन फिर हम उसके जजमेंट में जाएंगे एंड देन विल गो इनटू रिएक्शन. So that keeps you always in a vicious loop, not allowing the change. And every time you do resistance and reaction, you are coming in your own way. So are you willing to get out of your own way and allow all the changes that the universe is giving you without any judgment, so that whatever universe plans to give you, you are able to receive with open hands, with full flow, without any judgment. So everything that does not allow you to be and do that, will you please now destroy and create it all times a godzillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. One of the things that we usually hear, go with the flow. So is it easier to go downstream when you are swimming in a river? Is it easier to go downstream or is it easier to go upstream? Downstream or upstream, सबको समझ में आता है ना? So what is easier? If you are going downstream along with the flow of the water, how easy it is to go along that, swim that way. And then like if you are flowing, like if you are swimming against the flow of water, it would take a lot of effort. So are you willing to go with the flow of the universal energies with full trust that the universe always has your back, and everything that is showing up in your life is actually meant to bring about all the changes and that you have asked for, and it will come to the, when it comes to fruition, it will actually show up as your wishes, the asks that you have ever put to the universe. So everything that does not allow you to have full trust that the universe always has your back, the consciousness always has your back, and the consciousness will never ever give you something that you cannot handle. And everything that does not allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. So Malvika, is going downstream same as being on autopilot? No. Actually, it's not that. Autopilot is when you are continuously doing the same things over and over again without asking a question, without ever asking that, is this, am I doing it by choice or am I doing it out of the programming that has been put into me? So autopilot is when you have been programmed. You are working as per the algorithm that has been like put into you. So you all understand a program. थोड़ा बहुत तो हम सब स्कूल्स में, कॉलेजेस में आजकल पढ़ ही लेते हैं. तो every computer program, a software that you have written, given an input, it always produces the same output if the program is written correctly. तो वही इनपुट दिया तो सेम आउटपुट आएगा. So that is what autopilot is, as if you have been programmed and you cannot come out of the programming, the algorithm, the patterns that you have been put into. So that is what autopilot is, when where you are doing things without your choice. It's a choiceless universe. The going downstream is like where the river is flowing and you are flowing with the water, as if you are floating. You are going ahead. There is ease, joy, and glory over there. So downstream is not like, does not mean going down in your life, जहाँ पे कि आप गड्ढे में गिर रहे हो. So everywhere you have equated going with the flow as going down into your life to the to a lower level. Will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times God say. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. Conscious awareness, yes. Like so, consciousness is actually, yes. So, and like how much consciousness we avoid when we don't ask questions, when we don't ask that if this is a change, if there is a change that is coming, the questions that you can ask is, what is right about this I'm not getting? How can I use this to my advantage? So if there is a change that is arriving, like say, if there is the economy, like people are all saying that economy is falling down, economy is crashing. What we go do is, oh, now I'm going to get bankrupt. My business will not do very well. मेरा तो अब lay off ही हो जाएगा, या फिर मेरा मेरा यहाँ पे अभी कॉस्ट कटिंग में मेरी सैलरी कट ऑफ में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाएंगी, मेरा मुझे इस साल प्रमोशन नहीं मिलेगा. So that is all what we conclude whenever we hear that. What if we could start asking, like, okay, so the economy is falling down, how can I use this to my advantage? What can I do and be which others are not being and doing, which will actually create greater? What can I provide to people that which they require in these situations, which will actually give me more money than I have ever imagined? So जब COVID हुआ, and how many, when people were like, when there was this all corona, like waves were coming and lockdowns were happening, like some people were so smart that they quickly got into that businesses of making like sanitizers and all those जो भी चीजें मेडिकल लाइन में भी जो भी उनको लगने वाली थी, जो कि हॉस्पिटल्स में लगनी थी, जैसे ऑक्सीजन के सिलेंडर्स, and then they were able to actually use the situation to their advantage. But then, like, using the situation to your advantage, how can I, the question that I said, Lena, was how can I use this to my advantage? And did they rob people of their money? Like if they were making sanitizers, or if they were providing those facilities that were required at that time, and they quickly set up their plants, they quickly changed their businesses, they quickly added something, and they could adapt to that change so that they could be in the business. It may have looked like totally different from what they were doing earlier. But then like taking advantage does not mean that you are like exploiting people. You are taking away, stealing things from people. So that is what we have, like another misconception that we have bought right from our childhood is never take advantage of people. We all have heard about it. Yeah. Never
Yes.
take advantage of people, never take advantage of situations. So it's like आप opportunist हो अगर आप situations का फायदा उठा रहे हो तो. पर अगर आप किसी और का बुरा नहीं कर रहे हो, अगर आप उनको वो सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो, क्या वो परोपकार नहीं हुआ? क्या वो क्या वो भलाई नहीं है आपकी उसमें, and you are in the process you are willing to ask for money as well. So all the misconceptions and lies about taking advantage that you have bought right from your childhood and since many lifetimes, will you please now destroy and create it all times a conciliant. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, or nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. And everywhere you have made taking advantage of situations as evil. Will you please now destroy and create it all times a conciliant. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, or nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. Yes, there is a conversation in the book Right Riches for You. I love this book Right Riches for You, and I highly recommend that if you want to change your money reality, please to read these two books: How to Become Money, the that money workbook, and this Right Riches for You, both Access publication books.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
So Siri just started. Yes. Yes, Sarita. So have you read both the books and are you using the tools? So we all have the tools, and what if we can use them as well? Yes. And be like the another like thing that I shared on the phenomenons group was like today morning. It came from a post on the Access Consciousness Facebook page. It's about like what if you could acknowledge yourself more, what you have created, whatever you are doing. So we have like this tendency of always taking out our own faults. How much are we in allowance of ourselves? So all the resistance that you have to yourselves about receiving yourself, will you please now destroy and create it all times a conciliant. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, or nine shorts, boys, pobats, and beyonds. Yes, thank you, Sarita and Malvika, for sharing the names of the books. Yes. So what else would you like to receive from this call? So all the resistance that you have about asking questions and opening up new possibilities, allowing change in your life, will you please now destroy and create it all times a conciliant. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, or nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. So do we have any questions?
Madam, this is Raj here. Can I ask a question?
Yes, please, Raj. Please go ahead.
Ma'am, I have one question. Sometime I realize with myself that I have some internal resistance of receiving the things. So many time I ask for clearing and I'm using tool on regular basis. In spite of that, I mean. I'm facing this question come so many time in my universe. Yeah, there is some internal resistance or hidden resistance of mine, which I am not under. I mean, I'm not understand how to deal with this.
So probably you are asking that how to let go of your resistance.
Yes, yes, yes.
How many times in a week do you get your bus run?
Twice in a month.
Okay, so one of the ways, like one of the simplest ways of letting go of our resistance and open up our receiving is to get our bars run more often. So bars are meant for that. And who does this belong to? Is this resistance your, or are you perceiving the resistance of all other people who have points of views about receiving? So can you do more of who does this belong to? And again, like another thing, like so one of the clearings that I ran a lot when I had just started off with Access. What energy, space, consciousness, and choice can I and my body be? To be the energy, space, consciousness, choice of unlimited receiving for all eternity. And everything that does not allow it, I now destroy and create it all times upon
Yes.
zero. Right now,
Can you repeat it?
that's and beyond. Yes, Sarita?
Can you repeat the clearing?
Yes, I will. Yeah. So what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can I and my body be? To be the energy, space, consciousness, choice of unlimited receiving for all eternity. Everything that does not allow it, I now destroy and create it all times a quadrillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds. If someone has noted down, you can type, like put it in the chat box as well. So what ESCC, and you can also add what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, and potency can I and my body be? To be the energy, space, consciousness, choice of unlimited receiving, and everything that does not allow it, I now destroy and create it all times a quadrillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys, povats, and beyonds. I will share the recordings of this call so you can, yeah, for all eternity, Meghavi. Of of unlimited receiving for all eternity, you can add. Yeah. Yes. Yes, with total ease. Yes, for all eternity with total ease. You can add that also. Thank you, Meghavi. Yeah, Sulochana, what was your question? You said something, change in habits of my husband. So can you change someone else? Sulochana, have you done the foundation class? So there is only one person in this whole world whom you can change. Can
Myself.
someone tell me who that person is?
Myself.
Exactly. Yeah. And as you change, people may choose to change, but it's again their choice. And how much more in allowance can you be with of your husband? So all the resistance and reaction that you have to your husband's habits, will you please now destroy and create it all times a quadrillion?
Yes, please.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys, povats, and beyond. So Lochana, are you aware of 5 elements of intimacy?
No.
So that is like it's you can like it's one of the topics that we cover in the foundation class for creating phenomenal relationships. And like these are probably I've done a call also. You can check in my clarity nights like that playlist. If there is one, like they are honor, trust, allowance, gratitude, and vulnerability.
Okay, thanks.
So what if you could have all of that for your husband and
Yes.
everyone else? And that doesn't mean like if it is not working out, like you can have those 5 elements of intimacy with everyone in your life, not just with your spouse or partners. It can be with anyone. That doesn't mean that you marry everyone. Yeah, it is like you have that, and then if it is like if that living with that person is not working out for you, you always have a choice.
Okay.
Yeah. So in be in that question that am I in gratitude of this person? Whatever they are being, whatever they are doing, do they still contribute to me And am I being in gratitude of whatever they provide? Do I respect them? Am I in honoring of them? What, like, everyone deserves honor. Yeah. And then do I trust them that yes, they have this habit? If the man does not put the toilet seat down, yeah, after they have been to the loo, okay, they will never do it. However, you may hammer them. कितनी भी बार आप उनको डांटोगे, उस बात पे झगड़ा करोगे, but then that is going to remain the same. So you trust that they are, it's their choice whatever they are doing and being in their lives, and they will continue to be and do that till whatever time they would like to, and whenever they would change whenever they choose to change. Putting conditions on people to change is actually trying to control them. And do you like to be controlled, Sulochana?
No.
No. And no one likes to be controlled.
No. Yes.
So just like be more in allowance. Interesting point of view, they have this point of view. Okay, they are going to do that. How can I use this to my advantage? How can I use this habit of my husband to my advantage? And what is right about this I'm not getting? What is right about me I'm not getting? So be those questions and life would become fun.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So I have Lena. Do you have a question? I can see your hand.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I have a question. See,
Yes.
what happens, even my father, my husband, my brother, or any friends of mine, they give me the gift. Okay. I am resisting to take a gift because my second thought is coming in my mind. Will I'm able to give them what they are giving me more than that, or if not, then how can I do that? So I stopped receiving gifts from everyone. I just return them every time. I clear so many times, but it's still there. Even I'm not willing to receive money from my husband as well.
So what's
ऐसा
the
नहीं आप रख
question
लो
है?
जब चाहिए तब मैं रख लूंगी करके.
हाँ लीना, तो क्वेश्चन क्या है वहाँ?
तो मेरा यही है कि how can I remove this resistance because they are giving with lots of love, okay, and I'm not willing to receive with love. I
So just
stop myself.
acknowledge. So do you think that do you deserve that love and gifts and the money and everything that they are giving you? Do you think you deserve it?
I'm not aware of it actually. But yeah, that's a lots of fear comes, when I receive from them. Sometimes I feel very feared कि मैं return कर पाऊंगी कि नहीं. That's the
So
question.
everywhere you have equated gifts to something as a transaction, that when you receive a gift, you have to return it back in some way. Will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times a quadrillion?
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, good, proper, interest, first, policy, and beyond.
Yes, and many of us have this a point of view that we don't deserve, क्योंकि मैंने तो ऐसा कुछ किया ही नहीं है उनके लिए, तो मैं डिजर्व नहीं करती हूँ, मुझे लेने का हक नहीं बनता है उनसे इतना, क्योंकि मैंने अभी तक कुछ नहीं किया है, आगे भी मैं कुछ कर पाऊंगी कि नहीं कर पाऊंगी. So everywhere you have you feel that you are a useless pile of shit, and you never acknowledge the contribution that you be to people. Will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times the concept?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all nine shots, boys, go back, and you. And the best example of learning about consciousness is either animals or earth. So when earth gives fights, be it like the nature, the अगर बारिश आ रही है, अच्छी ठंडी हवा चल रही है, तो क्या अर्थ का ये जजमेंट होता है क्या कि जो डिजर्विंग लोग हैं सिर्फ उन्हीं तक वो पहुंचेगी, या available for anyone who is willing to receive and go out and receive that thing from rain, the sun as it shines, the breeze, the cool breeze that like soothes us, जो भी हमारे को एयर है, ऑक्सीजन है, क्या अर्थ का या इवन प्लांट्स का क्या ये पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है क्या कि हम प्लांट्स की अब क्या बोलते हैं कि हम ऑक्सीजन सिर्फ उनको देंगे जो डिजर्विंग है?
नहीं.
We receive from all of that, right? So what if receiving was as simple as breathing in air?
Wow, this is too good, Tasneem. I mean, even I have the resistance to receive. But this is very beautiful that what if receiving was as good as breathing?
Yes, receiving is as like simple as breathing in.
No, in being possible.
Breathing in, you are receiving actually. But then we have no judgments when receiving from the earth, from the planet, from the nature. But then as soon as it comes to people,
Yeah,
we
we have
just make it
judge. We judge, start judging.
yes, judgments coming. And we put it in this give and take, the transactional reality that we create. Yeah. And the gifting and receiving like happens like simultaneously. So Leena ji, when you don't receive those gifts given by your family members, do they feel happy about it?
My father and my brother always what I give them back, they add double and giving me back. And they make sure that it has to be stay with me.
That I get it, but then you said na that I refuse receiving. जब वो gift
I
से
refuse. Yeah, I said मुझे नहीं चाहिए आप लोगों का. I said so many times. I don't want. Even I refuse
उनको
to take
क्या वो
gold
उनकी
jewelry.
honoring है कि डिसऑनरिंग है, या उनको अच्छा लग रहा होगा कि क्या लगता होगा, आपको क्या लगता है?
No, actually, my brother, though he got angry on me every time. Say, why you
Yeah,
are behaving,
can you
treating me like.
acknowledge that how many times you dishonor people by not receiving from them? So when you receive with gratitude from people, it's a gift to them. So when you receive, you are being the gift. So everything that
Okay.
does not allow you to perceive, no, be and receive that, will you please now destroy and create it all times a God say live. Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and poor, all night shots, boys for bets and beyond. So when you receive from them, when you are truly grateful for them, when you acknowledge for what they have provided, actually it's a big, like it could be a much greater gift than the money that you return back to them.
That's true. That is.
But then like isn't it our ego when we don't want to receive from them कि मैं भी तुम्हारी जितनी ही capable हूँ, मैं अक्षम नहीं हूँ.
Yeah, this is the right thing. Maybe this light, this is, I feel very light and throughout the clearance. It could be my ego because I automatically my body will react easily, light. I'm feeling very light when you talk about ego.
Yes, so like can you give up now, give up your ego to receive from your family members and actually be grateful for them?
Yeah.
And acknowledge the contribution. ऐसे ही तो सबके तो फैमिली मेंबर्स गिफ्ट नहीं देने लग जाते ना, तो क्या आप भी तो कुछ तो कंट्रीब्यूशन है उनकी लाइफ में, इसीलिए वो आपको दे रहे हैं, तो खुशी से
Yeah,
रिसीव
that's true.
कीजिए, खुशी
Yeah.
से रिसीव कीजिए और ग्रेटिट्यूड में रहिए, एक्नॉलेजमेंट में रहिए.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for receiving.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So here I would like to share
Yes.
something. Tasneem,
Yes, so I can see two hands up, Leena and Raj.
can I speak?
Yes, Leena. Oh, it's Sarita.
Yeah. So I had this issue earlier that I used to keep on giving, out of generosity or whatever. But I used to expect and I used to not get. So I used to feel depressed कि मैं कर ही रही हूँ, I'm not receiving. But now the things have changed. Like if I started giving out of generosity of spirit without having the transactional analysis of give and take. So now I am receiving also.
How
That's
does it get
what a
even
change.
better than that?
Yeah, that was the change that I wanted to share.
Yes.
Earlier, it
So
was
things
just
can
like
change. Exactly. So this is like as Sarita is sharing and she is acknowledging that she has changed it. It is for all of us, things can change. So we can start being a different energy.
yes.
Yes. Yes. So Raj, do you want to do you have a question? Yes.
Yes, I have one question, one more
Yes, Raj.
question. So, there is some techie people in my knowing and in my relationship. So, they people how to deal, how to receive. I mean, how to receive money or how to receive anything from such kind of techie people who is taking a advantage after giving him, they are expecting 2 or 3 times more advantage than the intention
So
behind.
Raj, yes. So receiving is not just about money. It's about receiving all of what they are. And so first of all, if what do you remember, what do we do with the techies, that numbers 5 9 11 14 19 20?
Yes, ma'am. Matlab, I miss this.
Yes,
Okay.
use that.
Yes.
techies के लिए बेस्ट 5 9 11 14 19 20 demons clearing करिए.
ओके, जब
Whenever
भी
you
इस तरीके का कोई रिसीविंग
because
आता है और
use lot of demons.
ओके
So आप demon clearings करिए उनके साथ में, because you have already done the foundation, so you are already aware of all these, or you have all those tools. And
यस यस
like वो techies के जो है ना 5 9 11 14 19 20 की energy रोज भेजिए उनकी तरफ. They will not be
ओके
able to go forward in their actions of exploitation and killing the planet Earth. All the
फाइन
entire conscious acts that they would be doing, you will become an interrupt in that. So
ओके,
everywhere you
जिस
have
टाइम मतलब वो दे रहे हैं.
everywhere you have concluded because they are techies, they are more powerful than you. Will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times, God say.
यस
Right and wrong, good and
यस
bad, hot and poor, all night shorts, boys and bats and beyonds. And in all the lifetimes where you have given up your power to demons and techies, will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times, the God say.
यस
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pork, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyonds, and everything that does not allow you to like own and claim your power back. Will you please now destroy and uncreate it all times the possible.
यस
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pork, all nine shorts, boys, bobats, and beyond. So since childhood,
यस
we have been ये हमारे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू हमको दिया जाता है कि है ना कि कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जो कि बहुत पावरफुल हैं, वो खराब भी हैं, उनके इंटेंशंस भी अच्छे नहीं हैं, उनसे दूर रहो, वो तुम हमको क्रश करके चले जा सकते हैं, और हम उनके सामने बिल्कुल निरीह हैं ना, पावरलेस हैं उनके सामने. Like be it people with lots of money, you who have like a lot of money, like the status and power they have gained out of due to money, or due to political powers, or due to being in certain positions, at certain positions that they hold, designations that they hold, or just because दे हैव उनके पास में मतलब ना गन का पावर है, जो भी है उनके पास में, है ना. तो हम लोग उनके सामने बहुत फियर के साथ में रहते हैं, उनसे हमारे मन में वो फियर बहुत ज्यादा भरा हुआ है. जैसे ही आप 5 9 11 14 19 20 करते हैं और आप एक्नॉलेज करते हैं कि you are the consciousness is in your support. The consciousness has your back. Consciousness does not have the back of these people. And then when you are willing to work with the consciousness, with the beings of light, you are like able to like get into your true power, and they cannot stand in front of you. Yeah. And all the oaths, vows, swearings, fealties, communities, commitments, binding and bonding contracts that you have made to any demons in any lifetime to never be overpower techies. Will you please now revoke, recant, resign, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate all those oaths, vows, swearings that you made? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bogats, and beyonds. Power band, apna run कीजिए. Every night when you go to sleep, like
Okay.
if you've done a bars class, you must be aware of
Oh,
that
power.
power band.
Hmm.
Yes, and with your implant band and one more bar, like any other bar point, and then you can run it. But then claim your own power. You
Okay.
have the power.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you so
तो
much, ma'am.
9, 11, 14, 19, 20 करो आपकी लाइफ में टेकीज है ना, आपको पता है ये टेकीज है, send them that energy.
Definitely, ma'am.
Yes, okay, great.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Raj. Yes, so Kiran, I can see your hand.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good
Uh,
evening, Kiran. Yes.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I just wanted to share first, I'm on a blood thinner because of my health issues,
Hmm.
and I did my foundation and bars, and I'm also following all the tools and everything, but I don't know what is stopping me to have a perfect health in my life. Like it's been 2 weeks now, also I'm having this migraine headache. I'm not getting what's stopping me, so I want like perfect health in my life. So what clearing I can do? I'm also doing this mtbss process and entity clearing and everything but I don't know like what's stopping me to
I,
have a perfect health.
you don't know?
Yeah.
So what awareness is this pain giving you? So another wonderful clearing. What awareness am I refusing with this pain that I am choosing? Can someone write it down in the chat box, please? What awareness am I refusing with this pain that I am choosing? So, Kiran, every
Yes.
is an intensity of awareness. It's an awareness that your body is giving you. So like body gives us awareness, पहले धीमे धीमे प्यार से सॉफ्टली देती है बॉडी अवेयरनेस कि तुम मेरी बात सुनो, मैं कुछ बोल रही हूँ, सुनो ना सुनो. फिर आप नहीं सुनते, फिर वो फिर है ना आपके ऊपर थोड़ा सा जोर जबरदस्ती करती है. Yes, thank you so much, Sarita. So then it it becomes like it starts shouting. मतलब जैसे ना कि अगर हमारी कोई बात नहीं सुनता तो हम क्या आवाज तेज करना चालू करते हैं, और तेज करते हैं, चिल्लाते हैं, है ना? तो that's what your body also does. So stop calling it pain first of all.
Okay.
So Kiran, it's not like instead of calling is that my body is pain, my head is paining, it's migraine or anything. So there is there is an intensity of awareness that my body is giving. What awareness am I refusing with this pain that I am choosing? So and then you start asking this question. Keep asking this question. With this, what awareness am I refusing with this pain that I'm choosing? Everything that does not allow me to perceive, no, be and receive that, I now and create it all times upon ceiling. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bogats and beyonds. आप थोड़ी देर इस क्लियरिंग को रन कीजिए और आपकी बॉडी से एक कम्युनिकेशन स्टैब्लिश कीजिए कि वो क्या बोलना चाह रही है. As you do more of bars, MTBSs and bars and body processes, your body आपकी जो awareness की आपको धीरे धीरे आपको समझ में आने लगता है. It's a muscle that you build.
Okay.
What your body is telling you, what your body is asking for.
I asked this question, but I'm not getting what my body is trying to tell me.
Okay. So do you think I'm more friendly with your body than you are?
No.
So everything that does not allow you to acknowledge that you and your body are the best friends, will you please now destroy and create it all times consequences?
Yes. Yes.
Long, good and bad, pod and pop, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and peons. So who do you think is your best companion who would stay with you throughout your life?
Me, myself.
You yourself and your body.
Yes, my body.
Yes. तो आपकी आपकी बॉडी तो है ही आपकी बेस्ट फ्रेंड, तो जहां पे भी आप उसको एक्नॉलेज नहीं कर रहे हो उसके साथ में आप लोग हाई लेवल्स ऑफ इंटीमेसी नहीं हो रहे हो. Can you
Okay.
start doing that? And another thing is like the whole this body processes are meant to like ये class जो करते हैं ना actually वही करने के लिए to have like establish that connection with your body to that another level, so that you and your body start like becoming more of oneness, more you get more in communion with your body. There is a strong connection between the two, and you start receiving from your body as well. So truth is your
Okay.
body also asking for how many body processes can what body process can like make that connection with your body.
Okay. So मैं already blood thinner पे हूँ ना, मैं ये headache के लिए डॉक्टर के पास भी नहीं जा रही हूँ. Every day I'm doing this MTVSS. And और मुझे एक और पूछना था, मैं बार्स खुद ही रन कर सकती हूँ?
कर सकते हैं आप, खुद पे भी रन कर सकते हैं, but it's 1,000 times more effective when someone else does it for you.
Okay.
तो आप अगर कोई है आपके, आप कहाँ रहते हो किरण?
Ville Parle East, Mumbai.
Okay, so you can connect with someone like and like start swapping.
You can swap with me. I'm staying Andheri West.
Sure, sure.
So and then you can create that companionship and like you can start swapping with that like another body.
Sure.
Much more fun it would be.
Yeah, just share your number. I was looking for someone.
Sure, I will share.
And like I'm coming to Mumbai, like I'm leaving tomorrow, like coming on 26th morning. There is a body class that is happening in Mumbai.
Oh, great. Where in Mumbai?
Like, yes, it's in like near airport, Hotel Lemon Tree Premier mein. Kalpana Rakuraman is coming over from UK to conduct this class. I'm attending the class. Me and Tripti Bhatnagar, who does those hearing in the morning with me, we both are coming from Indore to attend the class.
Okay.
So you can hop on if you're willing to.
Sure. From where I can get the details of those class?
Like you have my number, Kiran?
Yes, I'm on WhatsApp group, so I can get your number from there.
So just I'm typing it in the chat box as well. You can like just send me a hi and like ask for it. I will send you back all the details of the class. It's from 26th to 28th of August.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yes. How does it get even better than that? So ask and you get.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
I can help you. Okay. Thank you, Kiran. Yeah. Anyone else has questions? So, like as Kiran kicked off that conversation and I came to that body class. So, Kalpana Rakuraman is also conducting like 2-3 more short classes which are available online as well. Like they are 2 to 4 hours classes. So one is joy of movement. Then there is manipulation 101. So as we were talking about this tool, how can I use this to my advantage? So we have never been taught in this reality to use situations and everything that people say, all the judgments that they throw to us to our advantage, to like manipulate and create more consciousness in the universe, create more of win-win situations. तो हम कितनी बार या तो हम उसमें रह जाते हैं कि हमने कुछ इससे ले लिया तो सामने वाले का नुकसान हो जाएगा, हम गिव एंड टेक में फंस जाते हैं, but then we are not able to, like many a times we are not able to use all the situations to our advantage. So manipulation is an art that we can imbibe more into our lives and our being to create more consciousness on the planet Earth. So manipulation 101 and joy of movement are the classes that Gary Douglas himself asked Kalpana to conduct because of the capacities that she has with these energies. And I'm so excited to attend these classes with her. So these are some of the other classes that you can choose. And then there is one more on bodies and weight.
Can you share the manipulation class date in the group, please?
Okay, so Lena, I have already shared, and I'll share more on the group. So which group are you on?
Clarity Night WhatsApp group.
Clarity Nights group. Okay, so
Yeah.
what I'll do is I will share the whole list of classes there, like links and everything. Like whichever class you are interested on, please connect with me on WhatsApp. I'm more I respond more more friendly with
Okay,
WhatsApp
okay,
than
fine.
with Telegram. So I'll share the details over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Please connect with me on WhatsApp and I'll tell you the anything more that you need to know.
fine. No problem. I'll
Manipulation
do that.
on, yes, it's on Saturday evening, 7 to 9 p.m. And then joy of movement and bodies and weight is tomorrow.
Okay.
Both of them are happening tomorrow. Okay, you can join online as well. All of these 3 classes. So Shamshad is on 101, if I'm not wrong. Shamshad, are you joining Manipulation 101?
Yes, I'm working my schedule so that I can be there. So I'll get a chance to meet you. Are you there?
I will be there. And body class?
Body class this time I'm not choosing it.
Okay, great. Yes. So anything else that you would like to ask and receive?
So yeah, I just wanted to ask you before going to bed, what bars I can run on myself? Like you said, Rajsa, like implant and power band.
Yeah, and then you can use you can run body or healing if you are particularly like working with your body. You want things to change with your body.
Okay, so how to give
Sleep.
commands like on myself? Like
So before you go to sleep, you ask your power band to connect with your implant band and the any like one more bar point, and
okay,
run for the whole night till you wake up at this particular time. And then you can also ask that for the restructuring of bodies and circle of manifestation to run at that time when you wake up, before you wake up, in fact. Yeah.
okay, okay.
So this is how I run it. Some people like to run their restructuring of bodies in the morning manually and run their circle of manifestation also. But I just like to, I'm more of a lazy kind of person. तो मैं तो सबका बोल देती हूँ कि ये भी run कर देना, ये भी run कर देना universe, और ये भी run कर देना. और मैं हो जाती हूँ.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Manipulation on yes, this Saturday. That's right, Ramshad. Yeah. Okay. So manipulation is on 27th of August. Okay. So anything else? So we are just like right on time. It's going to be 9. Lena, like what? Okay, so what's this number for, Lena?
This is my number
So what?
for manipulation classes.
Okay, so I'm sharing my number in the chat box. Can you please send me what you want on my WhatsApp? 9425380498. ठीक है?
Okay, okay, thank you. I can do that.
Yes, Tina, would it be like fine with you to do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm also taking a picture of your number. Yes, okay. ठीक है, आप मुझे भेज दो. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for your amazing, wonderful questions, which open so much for each one of us, and for the energy, the gift that you all give. Thank you so much. And
Thank you
have
so
a
much.
Thank
wonderful
you so
Thank you,
much.
ma'am. Thank you. Gratitude, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
night.
much, ma'am.